Hi Taurus, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is for all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. So we have quite a few things happening this week. Let me just run it down for you guys very quickly. All right, so we are now covering the third week of August, third-ish week, 16th to the 22nd. So right at the beginning of the week, starting on the 16th, Venus, the planet of love, values, is entering Libra, where it's home, where it loves to be. So this is speaking of love, peace, harmony, balance, and most importantly, what's the word? Why am I blanking out? Compromising within our personal relationships, friends, family, romantic partners. Like if you were having issues or there's been some tension between another person, this is probably gonna be the time within this time or the next few weeks when you're finally getting to a middle ground or having peaceful resolutions. And love, relationships is definitely gonna be in the air, okay? All right, and then a few days later, Uranus in Taurus is retrograding. So again, this is bringing up that fear of change, resistance due to attachments, maybe to old belief systems, structures, lifestyles. And this is a time when like we kind of already know as a collective now that there's dramatic changes that are happening, have already happened, and are going to continue to happen. And we're not going back to how things used to be. It's just not going to happen. And the hard thing about it right now is adapting to it. The best thing you can try to do right now is don't resist change. Try to adapt, go with the flow, because it's not going to be the same. And that's going to be hard as a collective for a lot of people to deal with. And you're going to see that probably worldwide in the news, government, economy, legislation, stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of resistance and people letting fear, doubts, like what's the unknown, the uncertainty, I don't know, like needing assurance. But the best thing to do during uncertainty is to do the best you can, adapt, flow, okay? All right. And then we're ending off the week, entering into Virgo season, all right? So putting things into action, more practical, logical energy. And then we're ending off on the same day on Sunday the 22nd with a double full moon in Aquarius, which is the second full moon in Aquarius this month. So basically all our higher ideas, thoughts, for solutions or associations, now we need to put that into paper, put that into writing, put that into action. Let's not talk about it, think about it, let's be about it now. How can we translate those things into action? Let's put it into paper, let's be about it, let's take action. And that being kind of difficult at this time. So it's not an exact opposition, but it's very close. So there's tense energy that day. So try to be whatever you've been thinking about, or you needing things that you know you need to think outside the box, you need to change. It's time now to get to the nitty-gritty and how can we put it into practice and kind of get the ball moving. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. And if you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram, Nicloves with 2 eyes. And if you're ever interested in a personal reading, email, or phone session, just email me, emails below, nicloves@gmail.com. All right, so my beautiful Taurians, when it comes to your health, 2 of Swords, and what I get here is doubts and procrastination. So I feel like you may be procrastinating on something or making excuses, okay? If there's something you know you need to do, you know you need to get done, but you're kind of pushing it off, oh, like I'll do it last minute. No, you got to do it soon, especially when it comes to your health. The further along or sooner you can do preventative care, or if you know like you're trying to reach a certain goal or reach a certain health level, diet, nutrition, feel good, look good, mental, make that appointment with a therapist, counselor, or whatever. Like, don't put it off. Try to get it done if you can this week. Don't save it for next week, next month, because guess what? Next week, next month is gonna roll around, and then you're gonna, till next year, and then the year after. So if there's something you've been putting off, try not to put it off. Try to do it now or as soon as possible. Maybe you've been trying to schedule or make an appointment to see the doctor, or you know you need to make healthier choices, eat better, or start exercising more. Don't save it for later. The hardest thing is just starting, or like getting on the treadmill or going for a walk, but as soon as you do it, it just, you get used to it. It's not as hard. The hardest thing is just getting started and keeping up the momentum. But try not to put things off and don't procrastinate, and don't allow yourself to make excuses. This is your life. This is your health. No one can fix you except you. Always remember that. So do this for you. Take care of yourself, especially your mental health or anything that's for you to feel good. Okay? And just don't put it off. So if there's something you need to do, don't make excuses. Don't procrastinate, because who's going to suffer? It's you. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have Temperance. So I see here patience. Patience is really needed at this time when it comes to your work, school, career, business, studies, anything. But I actually feel here that you are probably like, or you may be like the peacemaker here. You may be the one that's keeping everything in order, keeping everything in balance, keeping everything, afloat and in order. You could be the one teaching or mentoring or helping someone, or maybe you're help training someone who's new to the job, or they're learning a new aspect of it. You could be traveling in the future for work, or speaking with or communicating with outsiders from other places, other states, other countries, possibly. You're sharing ideas. But I feel here that you are the one that's really, or there's a need to be more patient in this area of life. But I think most of you are. I think where sometimes you may lack patience is when other people are not like doing what they need to do, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I have to repeat myself again. But you know how to like keep your cool, okay? But yeah, you may have to train, or you may have to help someone, and you're like, oh my gosh, like seriously again. But maybe you're the only person that knows how to do it, or you're the best at teaching. So the better the team is, the better the environment, the work environment, and the business or your shift is probably going to be, right? If everyone's working as a team. So you may be having to be more of the leader, or kind of be like the example this week, okay? And you could be working with, or working with a Sagittarius person, or dealing with that kind of energy, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Tower, and the Magician. So some of you could have Scorpio, Aries, Gemini somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're Cuspy, Taurus, Gemini. And then on this side for this person, we have the Emperor, the Chariot, and Strength. So, what it feels like is like the universe is putting you through some kind of like training, boot camp, to not bully you or to beat you or to break you down, but to show you and bring out your true power, your strength, and show you who you are, who you're really made out of. So it may be feeling like back to back, if it's not one thing, it's something else. Like, oh my gosh, it's been rough. Life maybe has been rough for you. It's not been easy. Of course, some people may be going through worse things than others, but I think for maybe a lot of you, things have been testing you. Like, it feels like it's only a very little amount of time that you're like smooth sailing, there's no big problems. It lasts for like 2 seconds, it feels like, and then bam, something comes up, or another problem, or another tragedy, or something else. It feels like you haven't had a break. Like, I can't catch a break. I don't have room to breathe. Like, it feels like as soon as I wake up from a nap, there's something else I got to deal with. So maybe you feel like you've been getting punched left and right, like you haven't been able to catch a break. But I feel like the universe is putting you through this like training and boot camp. Think of like someone who's going to the gym and trying to build muscle or get stronger, build more endurance. Like, it's, some people enjoy it, but for the most part, it's not fun when you're in pain, when your muscles are sore, you're achy, you're like, oh my God, ow, my body hurts. But over time, your body adapts, you get stronger. You're like, oh wow, I have more muscle now. It's easier, you can run faster, you can lift heavier, right? So I feel like that's what's happening with the universe. They're molding you. The universe is helping you, is building up your strength. It's testing you to show you, hey, you're stronger than this. You can handle this. Like, we're trying to show you what you're made of, because you don't know how strong you are until you have no choice but to be strong, right? It's like someone who's being chased down by a crazy person. Like, at that point, you're not thinking like, oh, I'm out of breath. You're just running because your life is on the line. I'm getting like goosebumps. So maybe for some of you, you've just been feeling really like, oh, why me? Why is this happening? Why do I feel like I can't just enjoy life? Why do I feel like I'm not at peace? Why do I feel like so unhappy or lonely or unfulfilled? And yes, I know it's hard, and you know, me just saying, oh, it's gonna be okay, it does not make you feel better. But trust me, the universe right now, or God, your angels, whatever you believe in, they're not putting you through these things just to laugh and, you know, make fun of you. They're doing it because they know you can handle it. And this is going to teach you. This is going to mold you. This is going to lead you to your empowerment, to your greatness. And I say that with so much genuine love and like belief. So I hope you believe me. I hope you believe this about yourself. I think there's been a lot of tragedies, trauma, unexpected, shocking surprises, things that have really tested your emotions. You're just like, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to keep it together. Like, I'm trying not to break down. But trust me, there have been things going on that maybe have broke you, but they did not destroy you. You could have been broken down, bruised, broke a leg, hurt yourself, but you are still here. You're alive. It did not destroy you completely. The pieces are still here, and you're being built up to be stronger. And why this is happening, why they're putting you through this boot camp training called life, to prepare you, not only for you, but also to prepare you for your divine match, your divine partnership, because it looks like here, your person is someone who's emotionally really strong, mature, someone who knows themselves, who when together you guys match and click and link up, is gonna be an amazing experience. But you guys gotta be at least almost at the same level to meet, to be in that alignment together. You could be dealing with, or maybe you haven't met this person yet, someone who's an Aries, Cancer, or Leo energy. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't have to be, but this could be the energy this person's embodying, or has a mix of those. But this is someone who is gonna be a leader, a protector, a provider, a support system, someone who knows themselves, is confident, will be a warrior. I feel like they have a warrior spirit, and this is what the universe is building you up. I'm not saying you're going to be a warrior like in the army or something, but you're becoming stronger within. And I think spiritually and emotionally, things have tested you, almost broken you, but this is what's going to fuel you. You're being fueled and charged up to become who you've always been. The universe is unpeeling, taking off these layers that were unnecessary, and it's kind of scary because it's like leaves you invulnerable, naked, but you really start to learn more about yourself and realize your capabilities. So your person here is someone who is not only emotionally mature, I feel like they're very strong. They have a good balance of their masculine and femininity, whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. This could be someone who maybe likes sports, or likes to exercise, or likes to do outdoor things, into like fixing things, or cars, tools. Could really be into cars, like maybe collects cars or likes to go to car shows, maybe drives a fast car, or just likes to drive fast and crazy, possibly. Not crazy, I think for the most part they're highly evolved and like mature and safe, but they like to drive fast. They could have a really great relationship with their father and mother. Like, they could have grown up in a really strong family household, and those values they've carried with them and are really important to them. Home, family, privacy is very, very important for this person. And I also feel like they have a big heart. And for you, that's probably really important. Most of all, this person has such a big, kind, generous, loving, giving heart. And they're not a taker. Maybe some of you have been in contact with or been around a lot of people who are just takers, take. They love how you love them, but they don't give you the love back. This person is a lover. What they expect from you, they can also give back to you. So they're a giver. So universe is preparing you, putting you through this training obstacle course to match you with your divine counterpart who's going to also be a giver. You guys are both going to be givers and have this higher purpose, have a beautiful love together. And I think this reading, was mainly just to help shed light that this dark period or dark time that maybe you're feeling or going through is not to break you. You're going to come out of this. You're going to come out of this so much better, and realize that everything that you went through was for a reason. You probably wouldn't go through it again if you wouldn't choose to, but it molded you. It made you who you are. If you didn't go through those things, you would not be who you are right now. And sometimes it's not to say like, oh, I wish that for anyone, because a lot of things we go through, we don't want anyone to go through, but we needed that to find out who we really are. So, okay. All right. So we're going to continue this on in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. And then also your advice. All right. So we'll continue this on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you all the best. Bye.